Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Shay, your local numerologist. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share. Make sure you leave your comments below and share this video if it encourages you in any way. Alright, so the numbers I pulled today were 4, 5, and 8. I did get a message to use my wisdom chakra card, so we have those for a chakra message as well. So 4 right now is given the energy of boundaries. For some reason, I'm getting the energy of universal change in boundaries. All right, so I feel like this also may be a date for like next year, April 5th, 2024. Another date like the 14th or the 23rd, something like that. For some reason, that date next year is coming out as significant. So for the number 4, it represents boundaries, it represents foundation. Um, and for 5, it is a message of change. 8 does give the energy of karma. It also is the energy of events, things that are kind of like destined to happen. With the 4 and the locket here, I feel this energy of keeping a lot of secrets, but also allowing others to kind of like hold the key to unlock them. Is almost like trying to survive without being triggered. I don't know why that's the example that I'm getting, but it's kind of like this energy of, oh, this bothers me, so it can't happen in the world, and things like that. When some things that bother us is because of past traumas, and issues that we've had in the past, and it really doesn't have anything to do with the situation that is currently at hand. Now, that's not to say that you should put yourself around triggers intentionally, but you also can't like flip out about it all the time. And I'm not talking about big ones like, y'all know what I mean. I'm not talking about those, but I'm talking about small things, like when somebody uses certain words because you were abused with certain words, or somebody uses certain gestures that kind of bother you, that reminds you of a time that it really upsets you. You do have to deal with those up front. I don't suggest burying them at all, but I also get this vibe here to let your triggers be known to the people who love you, right? Let them be some kind of truth. Let that be your vulnerability of expression to people that you trust, right? Everyone that triggers you doesn't deserve to know that you're even triggered or what that trigger is from, all right? So with the change, we have I know it is used to do math, yeah, like to add, subtract, and things like that. So I do get some major changes, and I don't know, I get with money, it could be with the address, a new car with a new plate. It could be something as simple as a new phone number would change your life. I do get something with the numbers though. So Spirit is saying something is instinctual. You'll know exactly what it is that you need to change, what it will be moving forward. So we have the 8 over here. So this is giving Christmas vibes because it has a little gingerbread man. I don't know if you guys could see that. So we have the gingerbread man on here, and then we also have a feather falling onto the number 8. So the feather is to me, always a message from our guides. Gingerbread Man, like I said, is it gives a vibe of the holidays. It reminds me of Christmas specifically. So you guys may be getting some messages over the next coming month or so. Make sure you are paying attention to those messages. I also feel like there is an event coming up. Is definitely giving the vibe of December, that you are going to be, it's like almost faced with some kind of insecurity. But Spirit wants you to move past it, wants you to get over it, right? So we have the 4 or 5 here, and then we have the 8. 4 and 5 is 9, plus 8, 17, which comes to an 8. So 8 is the most important number here. We're looking at the board. It's on the board, and then this number also adds up to 8. Eight is the number of karma. It's also the year 2024 is 8. Make sure you guys check out my year ahead reading when I drop that. But it does give the vibe that you should be paying attention to the things that's going on around you. It feels very serious, like you should really be paying attention. 17 coming to 8. So you have the 1, which is a number that can be seen as manipulative. It also is a number of action. So 1 is not all bad because you need 1 energy to move forward a lot of times. And then you have the 7, which I definitely think represents self here. So you guys have the energy to push yourself forward, but you, like the secrets and everything that you've been holding, man, I get for some of you guys, this is almost like a stalker situation. Like, so this is the message that I'm getting. So somebody listening to this message is in a situation with a stalker. And the person that you're dealing with, or someone close to you, a friend, something like that, somebody that is heavily in your life, they don't really know, and you have been keeping this from them, even though it's been like really, really hard. It's been very, very hard. So Spirit is like, trust them, and yeah, tell them what's going on. Tell them what's going on. A lot of times when we don't communicate well, it comes off the wrong way. Like we're being secretive, or we're being manipulative, or like we're trying to hurt this person when really we're just trying to protect ourselves. So it's best to be honest, you know. People shouldn't have an issue with you protecting yourself unless you know, if it's gonna hurt them, and if protecting yourself hurts them, then that's on them. That doesn't have anything to do with you. You take care of you, right? So let's pull some more numbers here. I'm gonna pull some cards. Get along. We got the King of Cups. We have the 7 of Wands. And then we also have the Queen of Wands. On the bottom, we have the Queen of Pentacles as well. All right, so the King of Cups falling on to the 4. Honestly, it does look like it's saying stay protective, like stay guarded. But the caveat to that is for you to make sure that you are opened up to the right people. The King of Cups isn't someone who loves easily. The King of Cups isn't someone who just tells everybody their feelings. You have to earn it, right? The King of Cups knows very well who to share his feelings with, right? So this is a masculine energy that is very kind of like specific about their feminine energy, who they share it with, how they share it. Feminine energy is something that is very protected. Your emotions, your feelings, your spirituality. It's not something that is just like, it's not something that you put on the forefront, right? So make sure you guys are being honest about the energy that you have, the emotions, your mental self, your spiritual self. Make sure that you are in touch with that. So the Seven of Wands, right next to the five, is giving the energy of warning that you might feel like people are coming against you. You may feel like this transition is difficult, but it is something that you need to do, right? So 7 and 5 equal 12, and I talk about that number all the time. The number 12 is the number of you putting your energy forward, spirit, kind of like pushing you with that energy, supporting you with that energy, and then you being able to communicate with that world creatively in your community, voice it however you are putting out this energy, how you are able to express it to the world in a very healthy way. So just know that at the end of whatever is happening here, that is the goal, to put you in a place where you are happy, you are successful, you are prosperous, you are in a place where you can sleep comfortably at night, right? And go on vacation once a year at least, okay? So then we have the Queen of Wands here. And the Queen of Wands, you know, she could be considered a witch. She makes things happen. She puts her energy out there. The Queen of Wands is like the opposite of the King of Cups, right? This is a feminine who wields her masculine energy very purposefully, just like the King of Cups wields his feminine energy very purposely, only for what it needs to be used for, right? For specific things that are going to benefit her, for specific things that need to happen. But mostly, I'm getting that this is for the benefit of you. You guys may not have been too careful about the things you've been doing and the people that you've been around, the energy that you've been around. Maybe you just really don't believe in energy, because a lot of people don't, or they think it's just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and they're able to think whatever they want. But if you came to this channel, then I definitely suggest you double check and see what the energy is around you and how is that benefiting or hurting you, and make the adjustments accordingly. All right, so last part, we are going to pick a chakra wisdom card. Gotcha. Seventh chakra, crown chakra, selflessness. I am kind to all. I am aware that everything I do or say affects others. I will help those who seek it, and I will seek out ways to be of service. I develop an attitude of looking for ways to help others instead of always waiting to be asked. Everything I do from a spiritual perspective, and I put my heart into it. Crown chakra, seventh chakra, right? So a lot of people don't understand the benefit of telling their story, of being honest about the pain and the hurt and all the things that they've been through. They don't see how that benefits others, or how that is selfless to warn somebody about a predator, essentially. Someone who preys on people, someone who doesn't take people's emotions or feelings into consideration. They just do whatever they want to do, right? So that is the message for you. Your selflessness is rooted in giving back, telling your story, being honest with people about what you have gone through, what you are going through, just the truth altogether. So I'm going to give you guys one final message for those seeing 458. Spirit really wanted that number out, so we took it out. Whoa. Okay, look. 7 of Wands falling on the 7 of Wands. Spirit don't be playing. The Hierophant. What's this? The Page of Cups. All right. So I get from the Page of Cups, I got a fake apology, but I also got that you may need to apologize. You may have become distant, kind of like unloving. Somebody is taking the things that you're doing in a totally and completely different way than how you mean it. And that has made them defensive. So you guys, like, rethink the way that you're doing things right now. You have to be honest. It's only so far that you're going to get keeping a major secret from somebody, right? Especially one that leaves you in fear, leaves you with worry, leaves you with anxiety. They're not going to read that right. Fear, anxiety, all of that comes off as very toxic. No one wants to be around energy that feels like that. Not only that, you don't know what to expect from somebody who feels backed into a corner. They can do anything, right? That's why we leave people alone, right? Because when you back people into a corner, they'll do anything. So this person doesn't really know where your head is at. So you need to, like, rethink the way that you're handling things. Rethink the secrets that you're keeping from this person. It may just not be worth it to keep it at all. It may be worth it to tell them or to release them if you don't want to be honest. All right. So that's all I have for this number 458. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share. Make sure you leave your comments below, and I will see you next time.